Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 6 for the ISRC Championship Series here at the USA International Speedway. Round 2 of the doubleheader, or race 2 of the doubleheader, I should say. Harry Grindle's starting up on the pole. Solid performance for him in qualifying. Kobe Bowlesby starting second. Vic Bloom, race 1 winner of the doubleheader, will be starting third. Sadly, we weren't able to get an interview with him. Kim Caldwell starting 4th, 5th, Kate Atkins. So they're coming to the green flag this time around. Pace car takes that sharp left turn down to pit road. Here we go, slow and steady start. Green flag in the air here at USA International. Side by side through turns number 1 and 2. The 4 getting loose up on that top lane a little bit. And yellow flag already back out on the speedway. Might have been teammates. Go see what happened here. Looked like it happened right in front of him. Christian Pacheco. A little stack up right there. Don't really know what would have caused the yellow, but a lot of damage on that number 98 machine. As we got the 1 to green here at the USA International Speedway. Kobe Wells will lead him back to the green. Here Grindle's second, Cam Caldwell third, Vic Bloom 4th. Kate Atkins rounding out your top 5. Green flag back in the air.
Green, green, green.
Kobe Wells down the front stretch into turns number 1 and 2. He's going to run the middle lane, try to get a run. As meanwhile, side by side for that second spot, Cam Caldwell, Harry Grindle. Caldwell into the wall a little bit. Here comes Vic Bloom now. Bringing Kane Atkins with them, and the Kane gets into the 5 a little bit. Meanwhile, for the third spot, Vic Bloom, race 1 winner of the doubleheader.
The yellow
Having a
flag
strong
is
run
out.
as the yellow flag out on the speedway. Christian Pacheco once again. See what happened to him. Got a lot of damage from earlier on in the race. Just gets loose off the corner. As we're back here at the USA International Speedway. Kobe Bowles leading them back to green. Harry Grindle second, third, Vic Bloom 4th.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Glenn Bundren hard into the outside wall immediately. No yellow flag though. I believe that was Wyatt Ritter getting involved with him as well. Tough break for him. See quite a bit of damage now on that number 37 machine, spinning the tires on the restart. Well, battle for third heating up. Vic Bloom, Kate Atkins. Battle for the lead now heating up too, side by side down the front stretch possibly. Here Grindle looking to get that lead, not going to be able to get it just yet. Looks like he's going to cross him over. Huge run for Grindle, down to the bottom he goes. Down the backstretch, side by side for the race lead into turns number 3 and 4. Grindle going to clear him. Now the crossover made once again by Kobe Wells. Grindle overshoots the corner. He's going to get a huge run off the top though. Here comes Vic Bloom and Kate Atkins. Eric Grindle gonna win that battle for the race lead. Now the battle for second heats up. Kobe Wells has a lot of pressure behind him right now with Vic Bloom. Vic Bloom gets on the throttle too hard, gets loose off the corner. As they come off the turns number 4, battle simmering down a little bit. But I don't know, the battle might be heating up for third now. Looks like Kane Atkin's going to try to cross him up. Here we go, battle for second now. Vic Bloom, Kobe Wells. Wells gets into the wall a little bit, maybe right there. Vic Bloom now down to the inside to the quarter panel. Gonna push up the track. Not gonna be able to get there just yet. Meanwhile, up front here, Grindle loves what he's seeing right now. With all 3 of them behind him battling it out for position. This just makes him be able to pull away from the field. Look at Glenn Bundren.
The yellow flag is
Yellow
out.
flag out on the speedway. Wyatt Ritter and Adrian Pydra. I'm gonna say it for now like that. Let's go see what happened here. Come off of 4. You see Wyatt Ritter getting the wall a little bit. Kim Caldwell going underneath Ritter. Looks like just poked his nose in there. Ritter gets into the wall. And then, oh, hard hits right there for 3 cars. Cam Caldwell involved as well. Wyatt Ritter and Adrian Pydra. I don't really know how to say it. Yep. Tough break for those drivers. So got the 1 to green once again. Cam Caldwell leading back to the green. Harry Grindle had a tough break on pit road. Not really sure what happened to him. Maybe got speeding. Here they come to the restart zone. Green flag already back in the air.
Green.
Going immediately off the start. Down into turns number 1 and 2 he goes. Kobe Wells with the lead down the backstretch. Kobe Wells extending that lead 7/10 of a second. Kane Atkins currently in the 2nd spot, but here comes Mason Sletton. As high as he's been all night long, and running in that 3rd spot. Justin Johnson currently in the 4th spot. So we got a battle for 5th, heating up between 2 teammates, Christian Pacheco and Wyatt Ritter. Off the corner they come. Ritter on the bottom. Pacheco on the top in that number 98. Pacheco's not been having a great day at all. Involved with a lot of earlier on cautions. See Adrian down low a little bit down in the back. Oh, look, maybe a little contact right there between 2 teammates. Pacheco barely slicing into that gap. Eric Grindle struggling now, trying to get past these 2 teammates. Seen a lot of impressive moves by Grindle for sure in that number 70 machine. Setting up crossovers, making passes, doing a lot of things that a lot of other people aren't doing. See Cam Caldwell going underneath the 70 of Grindle. Grindle's going to run a little bit higher, trying to get the run, but not going to be able to do so. As you see the 5 get really loose on that bottom lane. See, Grindle just drives right by Christian Pacheco. As we are 11 laps away from the halfway point of the race. Let's see. All right, so he's catching up to another car. That is Wyatt Ritter in the 56. Let's see how he sets him up right here to pass him. So we know he ain't going to be able to pass him on the bottom that easily, unless he makes a huge mistake. gonna try to get a little closer to that bumper possibly. See, he's running a little higher of a line, trying to get a run on him. Didn't work for him right there though. White Ritter had a better corner. See, here he goes. This is gonna be it. See, yep, runs a higher line right here. Ritter protecting that bottom, gonna cross it, arc it back down to its, towards that yellow line. Here he goes, now it's in the inside. Really impressive moves right there. Might not gonna work for him just yet. Gonna smash throttle, not get into him a little bit. Maybe did. I don't really know. We basically get the idea here. Grindle putting on some pretty impressive moves in this race so far. Well, and fourth, Justin Johnson running pretty solid. I don't think he really did too great in his in the race one for the doubleheader, but right now currently in the fourth spot, pretty decent for him. Battle for 15 up once again between White Ritter. Here Grindle diving into the bottom lane, making the car stick. Maybe a little contact. Ritter goes around and yellow flag out on the speedway. Pretty good. A little long run right there. Tough break for Wyatt Ritter. Not what he needed for sure. Running for the fifth. Running in the fifth spot. Let's see what happened to him right here. Going into the corner. Off before they come. Down the front stretch. Here Grindle sees the opening, goes for it. Maybe just gets into the throttle a little too hard right there. Maybe push up. Might have pushed up a little bit. Just gets into the 56. And good job by Wyatt Ritter keeping it off that inside wall, as they've got the one green once again here at the USA International Speedway. Kobe Wells dominating this race so far, leading most of the laps. Kane Atkins running second. Third will be Mason Slutton. Fourth, Justin Johnson. Fifth, Harry Grindle. Sixth, Vic Bloom. Seventh, Adrian Hydra. And some green flags back in the air.
Green, green, green.
Kobe Wells with a great jump on the race start. As the battle for the third spot heating up as it's a giant gaggle of cars. Caution back out on the speedway. Cam Caldwell goes around. Let's go see what happened to him. Just gets into that number 78 of Adrian. Wyatt Ritter barely keeping it off of him. It's pretty impressive right there. So that's the cause of the yellow for the race. Green flag back in the air. Had a little bit of technical difficulties right there. Sorry about that, guys. Kobe Wells out front in the race lead right now. So we are past halfway through the race by 6 or 5 laps now. Kobe Wells leading the race. Kane Atkins second. Harry Grindle third. Fourth, Mason Slutton. Fifth, Vic Bloom. Sixth, Adrian. Meanwhile, back in second, Kane Atkins. Battle heating up between him and Harry Grindle. Grindle looking down low. Atkins going to arc the corner a little bit more. Try to get a run off the top. As it might. It's not going to work that well for him. Here, Grindle will be able to clear him as they go into turns number 1 and 2. Grindle might be the car to beat right now. I don't know though. Kobe Wells has led a lot of this race. Back in 5th. Mason Slutton, solid day so far for him, running the 5th spot. driving the JBM car with teammate Wyatt Ritter right, or a little bit ways behind him with, looks like Glenn Bundren might have got into him a little bit on the straightaway right there, looking down to the inside, gets into him, around goes the 56, yellow flag out on the speedway, Glenn Bundren goes around as well. Pacheco, huge crash. Caldwell involved as well, and Adrian. Let's go see what happened here. See them all just stack up. Nowhere to go for the 78. It gets pounded again. Tough break for all these drivers. As they're coming back to the green this time around once again here at the USA International Speedway. Here Grindle having some blinking issues right there, some connection issues. As green flag back in the air. Kobe Wells jumping the start really early right there. He goes down into turns number 1 and 2. Meanwhile, let's go look what's going on for the 5th spot with Kim Caldwell. Caldwell involved in the latest yellow flag. Goes down the back stretch into turns number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, back out front, Kobe Wells. The gap is tightening up a little bit between him and Harry Grindle. Grindle closing in. Now it's starting to stretch very little. Now the gap just tightened up a huge amount. Grindle is there, about a car length and a half off of him. This has got to be putting a lot of pressure on that number 4 machine, looking for his first win in the rival, or excuse me, not the rival series, the championship series. Here we go, Grindle looking down low. Kobe overdrives the corner just a little bit, but keeps it on the throttle. Still out front with the race to lead. Grindle dominated earlier on for about a quarter of the race, and now Kobe Wells, sorry about that. Kobe Wells led probably almost the whole entire race since then. Here we go now, here Grindle looking down low to the inside of Wells for the lead. Not going to be able to get there just yet. Coming to 20 laps to go this time around here at USA. Kobe Wells trying to take away that line of the number 70 of Harry Grindle. Grindle is back there, gets into the wall a little bit. 20 to go here at USA International. Lots of pressure being put on this number 4 car for his first career win in the championship series. Harry Grindle all over the rear bumper. He's getting loose. What a save by Grindle. All Kobe needs to not do is there's a yellow flag out on the speedway. What's that for? Oh, huge crash between Caden Atkins and Adrian Pydra. Looks like another car. Mason involved as well. Let's go see what happened to these guys. Down the back stretch they go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Just gets the bumper from the 5. Huge hit right there. Upside down goes Atkins. Lots of cars involved right here. See them all just pile in. Let's go take a look at another look at that. Coming off the corner. Lots of cars going to be involved in this one. 6 cars involved. Tough break for all these guys. So we're about to take the green flag here at the USA International Speedway. 15 laps remain here at this racetrack. Kobe Wells picking the bottom. Pretty interesting call right there. Harry Grindle on the top. That has been one of the fastest lines on the restart, but we'll see what he can do on the bottom lane. Might be an advantage for him right now. Goes a pace car. He's going to take that left turn down pit road. Green flag in there. Huge jump for Kobe Wells. 14 laps to go here at USA International. Vic Bloom up to second. 2 cars around in the back. That's Glenn Bunder and Christian Pacheco. Another yellow flag here on the speedway. Go see what happened to them too. Going into the corner. Adrian just gets into the 98. Kim Caldwell involved again. Glenn Bunder and just nowhere to go. They're doubling them up once again here at the USA International Speedway. Kobe Wells back up on the top line. Looking to get it one and get it done. Be 8 laps to go when they go back green flag and racing. He's got a pretty tough competitor all around him though. Vic Bloom especially, one of them winning race number 1 for the doubleheader. This ought to be an interesting start. Is he going to jump it or is he going to go a little bit later than what he usually does? Looks like he's going to go immediately. Green flag back in the air. It's going to work for him, but not as good as it usually does. Kobe Wells currently in the race lead. Vic Bloom in second. Side by side for the 3rd spot. That is Caden Atkins, Justin Johnson. Oh, looks like Kobe Wells might have got loose on entry a little bit right there. Contact! They're wrecking big! Caden Atkins involved. Cam Caldwell. Justin Johnson as well. Tough break for those guys. Let's go see what happened here. Coming off the corner. Caden Atkins almost clear of them. Just nothing they really could have done there. Wyatt Ritter getting involved as well. Maybe Glenn Bunder and Pacheco made some contact. Gonna be a 2-lap shootout for the victory as we are currently in overtime. Kobe Wells, could he get his first career win? Or can Vic Bloom go back to back to back? We'll see what can happen right here on this restart. This ought to be a really interesting finish for these competitors. Harry Grindle up there as well. Don't forget, don't count him out. He's been one of the best drivers out there on the track. This green flag back in the air. Kobe Wells with a great jump. 2 laps to go. Vic Bloom, Harry Grindle. I don't know if they'll have time to catch him, but Grindle gives the 99 the bumper. Huge wreck on the backstretch. Yellow flag back out on the speedway. Not what Kobe Wells wanted to see. Let's see what happened to these guys. Looks like he just got turned 2 different wrecks right there. Go look at Vic Bloom now, see what happened to him. There's a restart as they go down into turns number 1 and 2. Grindle just getting a little eager on that throttle, trying to make the move. Gets into the 99 and just causes a pretty big crash, if I could talk. Here we go. It's going to be 2-lap shootout once again here at the USA International Speedway. Kobe Wells, can he get it done? Glenn Bunder in the 2nd spot. Wyatt Ritter 3rd. Cam Caldwell in the 4th spot. A lot of these guys around him have a good amount of damage besides that number. I was going to say besides the number 5. It doesn't have a rear bumper and he does have a good amount of front nose damage. Let's see what's going to happen here on the restart. Pace car pulls off. Green flag back in the air. 2 2 laps to go here at USA. Down the backstretch, they go 1.5 laps remain. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Solid performance all day long. Led basically almost over half of this race. He's gonna drift through the corners, get loose. I believe that was the checkered, actually. I can't really tell what this system that's going on here. Kobe Wells wins here at Lakeland. As he's celebrating, drifting through the corners. Try to get a quick word with him after he does his burnouts in celebration. See Adrian right there congratulating him. Kobe Wells wins race 2 of the doubleheader, giving him his first career win in the championship series. Let's take a look at his stats real quick of the race. Started second, finished first. Led 79 laps out of the 80. Or out of the 87, excuse me. So we did go into overtime. That is still really comfortable cushion and something to be proud of. Congratulations to Kobe Wells on first career win. So we're gonna go try to get an interview from him. Looks like we're not gonna be able to get a hold of your race winner, Kobe Wells. Let's go look at our finishing results. Finishing first, again, his first career win in the championship series. Kobe Wells. Second comes Cam Caldwell. Third, Wyatt Ritter. Fourth, Vic Bloom. Fifth, Glenn Bunneran. Sixth, Justin Johnson. Seventh, Adrian Pydra. Eighth, Harry Grendel. Ninth, Christian Pacheco. 10th, Caden Atkins. Rounding out the field in 11th will be Mason Sletton. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and hopefully you guys have a great day. This is FRN signing out.